The shadow in the corner. I moved into my new apartment on the outskirts of town, excited to start fresh in a new city. The building was old, but it had a certain charm to it. However, there was something unsettling about the place that I couldn't quite put my finger on. As I settled in, strange things began to happen. Objects would go missing, only to reappear in odd places days later. I brushed it off as forgetfulness at first, but then I started hearing noises at night, whispers echoing through the empty rooms, and the sound of something moving in the darkness. One night, as I lay in bed, I saw a shadowy figure lurking in the corner of my room. It was humanoid in shape, but its features were obscured by the darkness. I tried to convince myself that it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, but the feeling of dread lingered. The sightings became more frequent, and I started to feel like I was being watched wherever I went in the apartment. I confided in a neighbor about my experiences, hoping they would offer some rational explanation, but they only looked at me with concern. Desperate for answers, I turned to the internet, posting about my encounters on Reddit. To my surprise, others in the building had similar stories of shadows in the corners, of whispered voices in the dead of night. One Redditor suggested I perform a cleansing ritual to rid the apartment of whatever malevolent presence lurked within. Armed with sage and incense, I followed their instructions, chanting incantations as I moved from room to room. For a while, it seemed like the ritual had worked. The apartment felt lighter, and the shadows seemed to retreat. But just when I thought it was over, I woke up one night to find the shadowy figure looming over me, its dark form blotting out the moonlight. Terrified, I fled the apartment, never looking back. To this day, I can't shake the feeling that whatever was in that place is still out there, waiting in the shadows, biding its time until it finds its next victim.